Hey guys, what's up Virgo? Today we'll be asking Spirit and the Universe what can we be expecting for you guys in the near future, alright? Please bear in mind that this is a general reading, only take what resonates and leave the rest, okay? Alright, let's see. We've got the Sun, Judgment, the Chariot, King of Swords, Knight of Wands, we have got the Devil, Two of Wands, Death, the Fool, Page of Swords, Four of Pentacles, we've got Four of Pentacles, and we've got Two of Cups. So I feel like there's been a lot of changes here. You started off with the Sun and ended up with Ace of Pentacles here. I just feel like there is a strong connection that a cycle has definitely ended here. I've got so many cards here telling me that there's been a very difficult cycle for you guys, and it has not been easy, but somehow it has come to an end, whether you like it or not. And I feel like you're at a stage where you are accepting how things has been. You're at a stage where you can accept the new changes. You understand that things has ended from the past, and you are just looking forward to your future at the moment. I would say that you are glowing. Whatever that brought you down in the past, you are actually growing from that and also glowing from that. And just like the Sun, you are glowing and you are doing your best. You're giving your all that you can. I feel like you are actually happier now. You have passed the stage where it was difficult and you were grieving about the ending and things like that. I feel like you're past that stage definitely, and you are at a much better place now, Virgo. And I feel like you are at a much better place than where you were was because of the things that you did, which is judgment. Judgment is so important in our life. The correct judgment brings us peace, brings us a meaningful life. And when we make the wrong decision, it follows by consequences that we should be expecting in the first place. So I feel like you have all your inner peace and things like that are all thanks to your correct judgment, which is something that you should really be happy about and be thankful about. So if you ever doubt that you made the right decision or not, the answer is yes. It's like the universe is thanking you for letting the past go because of what you did. Now you're at a much better place. I can see that. And you are a very wise person. You make the decision because you've been contemplating this a lot, and you are not someone who just make a decision based off how you feel. You make that decision because of after putting into account in terms of how you think, how you feel, and how someone else's actions would affect you. Basically, you let go of the things that no longer serve you, and this is how we grow. We learn from our mistakes, we learn from our past, and then we understand that we needed that for us to grow. We needed that to happen in order for us to appreciate what we have in life, right? So I'm definitely getting that you are more confident with your decision now. You're more confident with yourself now. It's like you found yourself again after that ending, and you found yourself again. You needed to let go of the past behavior. I feel like something in your past is very toxic, so it could be toxicity from your ex-partner, or it could be a cycle where you were trapped in some kind of addiction. It could be any type of addiction which is unhealthy. It could be binge eating, it could be drugs, it could be sex, it could be anything that doesn't bring you any benefit in the long run, and you truly understand that and you kind of let go of that. So it's like after going through a gloomy moment and you finally see the sun again, after going through the darkest period of your life, you're finally getting out of the dark. It's like there's the light at the end of the tunnel. This is that kind of situation here, and not just there's a light at the end of the tunnel, but there's a light at the end of the tunnel together with a horse that brings you away from the past, if that makes sense. So other than making the right decision and making the right judgment here, I feel like you came to a point where you are finally setting a boundary more clearly with the King of Swords here. It tells me that you understand your worth more, you understand the meaning of life better now. You want a different kind of life, and that is when you step in and use your power. And when I say you use your power, it means that you set a boundary where people shouldn't cross, and how you should have a better life. You set goals for yourself to achieve, which I think that's really good. And I feel like because of the things that you're trying to do right now, I feel like it's either you guys have break free from toxic partners, toxic relationships, or any type of addiction, or some of you are actually going through this kind of addiction at the moment, right? And I feel like for some of you who are going through and battling this addiction, it has slowly comes to an end now. So whatever that is, it could be keeping yourself really busy at work so that you avoid yourself from thinking too much. It doesn't have to be an addiction, but it's something definitely that does not serve you in the long run. All right. So a cycle has definitely ended here. A bad cycle, I would say. Something really, really bad has actually ended here. And it's like after this ending, there's a sun, if that makes sense. So after a lot of battles, after a lot of pain and a lot of heartbreaks, you grow so much, and it's like you are at a much, much better, healthier place right now. And you've been thinking about your past, and you've been thinking about the future as well. Basically, you've been thinking a lot here. And what I'm also getting is that you actually look back and wonder about the things that you had made, and how sometimes you're a little disappointed with the decision that you did. You kind of put the blame on yourself. But I feel like in life we always make mistakes. Life is like a trial and error kind of thing. You make mistakes until you realize that this is not the right thing to do, and then you kind of grow out of it. And that's the meaning of life. We learn from our mistakes, isn't it? And you're also looking forward towards your future. You are kind of excited for a new beginning after the ending has come to an end, and you are literally just looking forward for the future, and you are kind of prepared for it, I would say. But whatever that has to come in the future, you understand that this ending has taught you so much. This ending is like a weapon that you're gonna use in the future. When you face the same scenarios, you're gonna understand better how to deal with things, right? It's like once you know better, you can be better. That kind of situation here. You are a little afraid of what's the future gets for you. You're kind of afraid that things might not turn out the way you want things to be in the future. But I just want to assure you something, that with your positive attitude right now, Virgo, with your maturity, with the things that you have gone through from the past, with what you have actually been through, with how much you have grown, I have the confidence that you guys would make the right decision again. So do not underestimate yourself. Do not feel like you have been defeated because of this ending, but see this ending as a new beginning for something even much better than you can be expecting. Alright? Expect the unexpected for you, Virgo. I feel like there are gonna be someone is gonna come in and offer you something, but I see this as someone who's new, someone who is much healthier from the past. So this person can be someone who's gonna come in and offer you some kind of love, some kind of appreciation. Alright, this person's gonna appreciate you much, much better. This person's gonna see you for you, and this person is going to be so proud of how much you have actually overcome and how much you have been through in life. You are someone who's going to look like the whole package to them, someone that they're going to appreciate, definitely. But at the same time, I also feel like good news for you, Virgo. I feel like um, even though finance is something that you're worried about when it comes to money, and you're at the stage where you're kind of worried about how you're going to take care of your financial status and all of that, but I see that at this moment right now it's not too good for you. But the good news is things can turn around once you change your perspective on how you deal with things. So I feel like you're trying to save up and you're kind of insecure with the money and stuff like that. But what I'm also getting is that you will have a new chance for you to um, how should I put it? I would say that use your disadvantage as an advantage. Whatever that you don't have right now, be it as money or anything like that, use that as a fuel for you to work on something new, as a new inspiration for you to work on something new. This is a message that I'm getting from the cards. Instead of seeing it as a disadvantage, I feel like you should see it as some kind of advantage where you get to learn how you want things to be and how you want to grow from it. All right. So for career wise, I feel like you will slowly get better at it, and things are slowly gonna turn out better than you think. Just give yourself some time. Just give time for yourself, and remember that you just have to do your best and leave the rest to the universe. All right. They have plans for you. They have much better plans for you. And I'm just gonna get more cards here just to see if there are any more messages for you, Virgo. We have got Nine of Cups, Seven of Swords, and Nine of Swords. So right off the bat, I feel like there are a lot of messages for you when it comes to your relationship. Remember I said that you break free from a very toxic cycle here, Virgo. So this person from your past will literally trick you and manipulated you and make you feel like you were not enough for them, make you feel like you were the problem in almost all situation here, and they thought that they would walk away and make you feel like you were trash and things like that. But now things kind of turn around. Now they are kind of having problems in their life, and that is not our concern. That is on them. And karma always comes around. That's what I would say. But at the same time, you have to be very careful with people like that. You have to learn from their lesson. Remember that the devil is going to keep coming back to your life until you learn how to deal with them. And the best way to deal with a devil is to never deal with them. And other than that, I'm also getting Nine of Swords. So this is telling me that, especially when it comes to your career-wise, if you feel like you're being trapped and you feel like it's not going anywhere that you want things to be, remember that only you can break free from your own trap, okay? So if you look at this card here, this woman is being blindfolded and this woman is being tied around. But if you look closely, nobody is actually asking her to not move. She limited her own belief. She believed that she cannot be moving away from that, and this is why she's stuck there. So for your financial wise here, I'm getting the message that change the mindset. Don't put yourself as a victim. Change the mindset on how you see things, and that is when things are gonna change, okay? So try not to victimize yourself when it comes to things like that. Maybe it's a chance for you to learn something new. You can always learn something new from every incident, okay? So basically, these are the two messages that I'm getting, and once you change your mindset, you're gonna be fulfilled when it comes to money wise, okay? And especially when it comes to relationship, remember that if this person, past person, tries to enter in your life again, I would really consider again if I want this person back in my life, because this person doesn't seem to have a good record here. And yeah, definitely an ending here. And when it's an ending, let's just make it an ending here, and let's move on to something much better. We have more things that are waiting for us, Virgo. We do not need to get back to our past. We have more things that we can look forward to. You are a queen and you can work your way out of things. And you know what, Go out there, do what you have to do, leave the past behind. You are much better than what you think you are. I believe in you, Virgo. So this is all I have for you for now, Virgo. And if it resonates with you, please feel free to comment and let me know. And I would really appreciate if you would like and subscribe to my channel. And I appreciate your time so much. Thank you for staying until the end with me. And I can't wait to talk to you guys soon. Alright? Take care.